Hello everyone, how's it going today? Happy Friday! We are back to build some more of the Ninjago City Gardens. And howdy everyone, how's it going? So this is what we have so far. Of this section we have one part that goes in right there. And as a reminder, it is September here on Twitch, which means that subscriptions are cheaper. And we are currently working our way towards 150 sub points. If I get there, I will play Spelljammer Pirates of Realm Space. On stream, I will complete it. So if that is appealing to you, you know, might be time to get a sub going. We are currently sitting at 90 sub points. So not too many more, and I will be suffering for your entertainment. Howdy, Bahamut, going back to Zeus's wraths, huh? Alright, let's bring the camera back down. We have bag number 21 to build here. You know what? I was going to show something off, and I completely forgot. My mistake. I got distracted by sub points. Hold on a second. Alright, so I got distracted. I went to a concert last night, as I have mentioned. Clannad's farewell tour. I believe it was their first U.S. date, and of course I am near Washington, D.C. And interestingly enough, the Irish ambassador was there, and they gave a shout-out to them. That was pretty neat. But the venue was also about 5 minutes away, 10 minutes away, something like that, from a Lego store, which is actually not that surprising in this area. I could go to like 6 Lego stores. There's a lot of Lego stores in the area, and there might be more soon. So I went to Pick-a-Brick, and I got some stuff. I didn't have a whole lot of time, otherwise I would have packed this one better, and I would have gotten a little bit more. Like there is definitely some space here that pieces could have fit in. Unfortunately, so I'm gonna actually open these right now and show you what parts are in there, and suffer painfully as I try to get these closed again. It does need the packing tape, but yeah, you can go right there. Alright, so this container, I got trans yellow minifig heads. I got these corner half arch elements, 1x1 half arch elements, which are really neat. They had a lot of those on the wall. And more importantly, I got lamp posts. Got quite a few of them, and the trans yellow minifig heads to go on top, so I can make lots and lots of lampposts now. It's pretty cool. I just need 2x2 radar dishes. Alright, you can hide back there and don't fall over, please. And then in this one, again, I would have packed this better if I had more time. I just kind of put them in, but I would have actually like built up a stack. I got more of the corner half arches, and these nice bright green, light bright green, I think, 1x2 bricks, and more importantly, sand green 1x6s. There was some good stuff on the. There were some other good things on the wall too. But that is what I wanted the most. So that was pretty cool. So relaxing to listening to someone geek out over something they enjoy. I am glad. I am glad. I I had a good night last night, going to a Lego store. I also got the tall neck from Horizon Zero Dawn, because that is actually going out of production at the end of the year. And is going to be retired. So I figured it was a good time to get it. Let's go ahead and put these clear pieces aside for the moment. And 4x6s, those aside as well. Morgan the Valkyrie Slayer raiding with a party of 3. How's it going? Thank you very much for that raid. Let me get you a shout out there. What were you up to tonight? There we go. Get that shout out for you. And pour that bag out. Yeah, so it was a very good night last night. Went to see Clannad in concert, which was absolutely brilliant. Highly recommend them if they're coming near you. I believe this was their first U.S. tour date. So there should be plenty more opportunity for those of you around the U.S. Playing some Pokemon. Nice. Recommended me for the raid. Well, thank you. Whoever that was, I really do appreciate that. We are going to be building some Lego tonight. We're working on the Ninjago City Gardens, which is the main section is mostly done right now. And we're working on the last part of this section, and then we have the actual kind of garden section to do. All right. Let's get some 1x2 plates on there. 2x2 angle plates. Unless the concert is coming to Alaska, then you doubt you'd be able to see it. That's fair. I do not know. I do not know where they are going. I believe their next dates are Annapolis, Maryland, Pennsylvania, and Georgia. But that's just like in the real near term. But for me, it was like last opportunity to see them because it is their farewell tour. So I really did want to see them for that reason. But also, they scheduled their this tour originally for God, I want to say it was 2020 at this point. And because of COVID, it got canceled. Was it 2019? Jeez. Yeah, it's been quite a bit of time. It got delayed a bunch and then finally canceled and then brought back. So I was very, 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 very glad to actually get to see it. Howdy, Zilnar. How's it going? Alaska is not often worth it for bands to hold concerts. Yeah. No, I get that, and that is unfortunate. Yeah, you'd kind of have to be like one of the really big acts or have like an especially devoted and large, comparatively large fan base in the area, I'm sure. I'm pretty good, Zilnar. I'm glad you're doing well. They're a 1x2 with a center stud there, and get the 1x1 peak slope. There we go. Yeah, I don't know how many people Anchorage and Juneau actually have, but I think there's been a small handful of concerts held up here, but none that you've considered going to. Yeah. Yeah, like I imagine Taylor Swift could probably get a good turnout, but yeah, unless there's an especially large Clannad fan base up there, I imagine that you'd probably have to go someplace else out of state to see someone. I mean, you could always be like Cressens, who goes to Japan for concerts. Good friend Cressens. All right, and we get one of these clear It's not really an arch. It's a round top element, which is pretty neat. According to a search, Anchorage has a population of roughly 291,000 in 2020. That's probably enough for some. I mean, it depends on the. Again, it's always going to depend on the band, but it definitely seems like it would be enough for like Taylor Swift, probably. So I like how this gets put in here, using the center stud 1x2 tile in there to hold it up. And I imagine that they did that rather than just like an actual 1x2, because the thing about using a standard plate is that the Lego logo on top adds like a micron. Let's see if I can, come on, focus. You can see the Lego logo there. That adds like a micron and takes it just up above the height. So 1x2 tiles with a hollow center stud. All right, actually, let's go with one of these because I get better contrast. The logo is inside that, so it doesn't have that slight lift to it. You would never admit to knowing who Taylor Swift is? I mean, I don't got a problem with if anyone likes her music. It's not for me. My niece loves her. But, I mean, if I did enjoy her music, nothing wrong with that. You know? Like the artists you like. There's nothing wrong with that. Howdy, Sealand. How's it going? Don't be embarrassed by music that you like. Embrace it. You know? Music is good. Music is good. Enjoying music is good. Doesn't matter what type of music. Thought Lego pieces didn't go high enough for the logo to do anything. It is a very specific situation. It is a very specific situation in which they do that. And I think I only know, like, it's not going to make much difference to your own designs if you do that. But the reason why I know about that is because there was a fan model that got produced, and it was pointed out that there was, in the original model, there was some illegal construction in it because of that. What if it's music done by drunk raccoons playing trash can lids? Then I think that you've just found something truly amazing, Bahamut. I mean, raccoons are pretty great. You know, Princess Linda up here would agree. And isn't there a band that basically plays trash can lids, like an actual band that plays trash can lids? Need a black 1x1 plate. Trash Panda Core, sure, why not? See, exactly. You need to record it and make it viral. It probably would. It probably would. I mean, I'm pretty sure I know some people who would get a big kick out of raccoons playing trash can lids while drunk music. Regardless of whether it's actually good or enjoyable, like, it might be cacophonous, but it is still one of those things that would be amusing to see. The band I'm thinking of is Stomp. Yes, that is who I am thinking of. I could not remember it. I was like, Blue Man Group? No, it's not the Blue Man Group. It's like, I'm pretty sure that's not it. So this is a interesting. We're making a tree with black pieces, which is the classic way of doing it, and we're using a car fender piece, a large car fender piece, right there. There'd be a bunch of people who'd love it, and then you'd have people complaining about animal rights and that. I mean, if they're off playing it on their own, I don't know how animal rights is involved unless you like capture them and force them to do it or something like that. If they're just some local raccoons having fun. Alright, 1x1 with 5 studs, and we need a 1x1 cylinder plate there. And a bar with clip. There we go. The chipmunks got away with it. Yeah, but they weren't playing trash can lids, to be fair. To be fair. Alright, let's see. Okay, so on this side, we get that. Alright, another 4x4 black plate. Gray 1x2 rail plate. So they have to be squirrel puppets on a talk show first? I have no idea what you're talking about. Howdy, yeah, boogers. You like the purple plants? Yeah, it's a lovely shade for that. I don't know how accurate that is in terms of plant life. I certainly haven't seen too many purple leaves, but it does look good. It does look good. Let's see. I also need dark gray 1x2s. You could do what chipmunks did and animate drunk raccoons playing trash can lids. That'd be just as good as the real life drunk raccoons, right? I mean, it would probably entertain some people. That's what the chipmunks' first appearance was? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. To be fair, I have not exactly looked into the chipmunks beyond watching them when they were originally on TV when I was a child. So I'm sure there's lots of things that I do not know about the chipmunks. Which is perfectly fine. I don't mind. There we go. All right, and all right, 2x2s with side studs. There we go. You haven't watched the Chipmunks since you were a kid? Well, I mean, other than the 3D one, have they, the 3D, I think there may have even been a couple. I mean, did they get a new TV show or something? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know if I'd know, honestly, but... There we go. Got that on there. And now dark gray 2x2 tiles. There we go. Also need a gray 1x2 tile center stud and 1x1 peak slope. You believe there were a few movies? You don't think there was a new show? Yeah, I mean, I knew about the movies. Because, of course, it had to be 3D, right? You don't know what prompted Dave to make them chipmunks instead? Well, it's probably a thing where chipmunks was easier to... Like, it sounded better to the people in charge or something? I don't know. I think they had a short-run series after the third movie. Again, all news to me. You gonna play a bit of Baldur's Gate 3? Alright, enjoy. Alright, we're gonna need that. Another pair of... Where's the other 1x2 plate? There it is, hiding under the white leaf. You're currently distracted by Starfield? I have certainly heard good things about Starfield. Certainly seems to be doing well for Blizzard. Not Blizzard, Bethesda. They both start with B's, even though Bethesda is located near me, literally. Oh, boy. Building ships can be fun. There we go. I did see some of that. I watched a little bit of Lethal Feline play. I think my issue is just how, I guess, like, modular it is. Like, I kind of prefer. I mean, I don't mind some modular stuff, but I would definitely prefer some ships that are not modular. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. All right. Let's get some inverted arches, a 1x1, and then a Unikitty tail element. There we go. That is literally what that is. The only complaint is that every time you change your ship up, is everything that is loose in the ship gets put into your cargo hold. Well, I suppose that's understandable to a certain extent. Looks like something you'd find in a Doom game. Alright, there we go. Okay. Get some orange macaroni. Actually, this is bright orange. Macaroni 4x4s. Okay. Orange 1x1 teeth plates. Howdy, Kinshir. How's it going? Alright, double teeth on this side. Doing all right. That's good. Does kind of make sense for the stuff in Starfield to be modular since they're going for a NASA punk feel. I suppose. I don't know, it's like, I mean, part of it is also, at the same time that comes out, I'm also looking at Armored Core, and I would rather have some just static mecha rather than completely modular mecha. I think that's one reason why I never really got into Armored Core. Okay, double stack of 1x2 tiles with center studs. I mean, it looks fun to play. And I'm by no means saying that I'm not going to play it. I mean, I might. I don't know. I don't own it. And I don't know yet if I want to, but the mecha in it just don't really do anything for me, and to a certain extent, that's a big part of why I like mecha games. So I like Gundams, and I like other Gundam-like. Oop, actually, we do not do that yet. You're amused that a Lego part is specifically a Unikitty tail? Well, I'm not actually sure what its official name is, but that's what it debuted as. The tail of Unikitty. It's like the tail of Genji, but different. Someone already figured out how to exploit the AI in ship combat and built an invincible ship. Figured out that the AI always aimed center of ship, so he built a ship that was basically a cube frame. Enemy shots just passed through the middle with no effect. Oh, that's great. Alright, then macaroni tiles on there. Okay. 6L black bar and bar holders with bars. I probably would not do that in Starfield. I would want my ship to look good too much. Which is not to say that that wouldn't look good, but... Oh, you know what? That is... I don't know if it matters, but that goes the other way in this... in the instructions, so... There we go. The stop is up near the top. Alright. Start with Battle Droid Body, which is, again, what this is. It is the body of the Star Wars Battle Droids, and the Battle Droid arms in white. Now, to be fair, they were also used for the Martians in the Mars sets. Alright. A different robot arm and bison horns, which are not going to stay very static, unfortunately. A chevron boomerang piece. There we go. Something you did hear about the game makes you shy away from installing it. Not confirmed, but apparently the UI at Starfield is still using Flash because Bethesda hasn't updated anything in their engine forever. That's bizarre. Oops, actually that should go the other way. I've definitely seen Lethal get very annoyed at the UI. There we go. And then clipping onto those are these long bison horns and bar holders with clips. There we go. Those are probably wing things. Alright, another Battle Droid body. 1x1 tile with top clip. Bar holder with bar clip. And the long curved bison horn. And the short arms. I think these are more skeleton arms. Alright. And that goes on like that. A bit like that. Alright. And straight droid arm. Get that on there. And we basically have a hanging skeleton from the ceiling. Which, there we go. Make sure that that is rotated and centered. There we go. Okay. And I believe this just slides in. Why does a ninja garden have skeletons? So this is a museum part. So it's like a mounted museum skeleton. Like you'd get fossils at a dinosaur hall. Make sure that's centered. Like, it's either a dragon or a demon or something. I don't know what it's supposed to be. It's pretty neat, though. I like it. Alright, next up. Get a lavender leaf element. Get some magenta cherries. Get those on there. A white leaf piece. And then pink flowers. You'd love to find a fossil? There's certain places where it's pretty easy to find fossils. It depends on the type of fossil you really want, though. Things like fossil shark teeth are pretty common, though. Alright. Depending on where you are and stuff. And we put a gun in there. And this fits right in there. There we go. You know, dino fossils have been found in Alaska? Oh, yeah, no, I mean, dinosaur fossils are found almost everywhere. Depends on... Like, I mean, a lot of it depends on the kind of fossil you want, though. But you could probably look around to see where local fossil beds are. Alright, get another... set of flowers on here. Good, it'd be fun, yeah. Just gotta make sure that it's not a place where you, like, some places you can't keep them, and stuff. Alright, another lavender leaf on there, and get the gun right in there. And this one goes right there. Next up, another cherry, another white leaf. There were a lot of these, I think there were a lot of these lavender ones, or a darker shade, in Pick-a-Brick, not too long ago. I did not end up getting any, though. Which is a shame. And I did not see any... I know that there's dark green ones currently available in some Pick-a-Brick, and I did not see any at the LEGO store that I went to. 28 more Zeus's Wraths to go before needing to summon the Chocobo for storage. Alright, Chocobo. Swallow this down. That's basically what you're doing. Alright, start out with the small white leaf. Get another cherry on it. Oops. That is slightly incorrect. Not that it matters really, but we'll do what they say. Alright. Friend's handlebar. And then another leaf with cherries. Tries storing the items and accidentally uses the 99 Zeus's Wraths, casting 99 Thundaras on the Fat Chocobo. Well, he'd probably be okay. I mean, it is the great bird god, remember. Remember what the dwarves call him. Alright, and then more flowers. There we go. And that goes right there. Okay. Where did the 1x1 tile slope fit in? Because I have a 1x1 tile slope. I don't know that that got used. Hold on. Let's double check. Because I am unsure. Let's get all the way back. Oh, right. Nope. I see. It got used over there. Right. All right. That's fine. Okay. Did forget about that section. Found a fossil a long time ago. It was a giant mollusk shell about 8 inches in diameter. You think your parents still have it somewhere? Nice. Yeah, so you can find stuff like that, not uncommonly. I have some that that were purchased for me, but my sister does have this like chunk of petrified wood that's like this big. It's gigantic. Tomorrow you paint one of your BattleTech miniatures. You'll also need to prime a few more since you picked up a few packs at DragonCon. Nice, PGW Chaos. I'd be terrible at painting, so I don't do painting. All right, so let's go ahead and bring the camera back up here. And here we go. Get this right in there. Is that? Hold on a second. Is that correct? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that is. All right. So right in there. That is pretty cool. I like what that how that looks. Let me move that for a second. Oops. I can just go up there. I like how that looks. That is really nice. That is a really nice design there. I like these inverted arches getting up to it. Although I think I'd like something on the on the ends of the studs and on the ends of these studs as well. Like I'd probably do the curved slopes on those three, and maybe like just some kind of decoration or a tile slope or something on those. I think that would look pretty good. And Preskitch, giving out 5 subs. Thank you very much. Really do appreciate it. You gotta run, you'll leave with this? Well, I do really appreciate it. Thank you very much, and have a good rest of your evening. I also like the... I'm not a fan of the black here. It seems like, at this point, like, black is what you would have used for tree elements back in 1986 and through the early 90s kind of thing for some of these types of things. It feels like brown should have been used, but then they would have either needed to get different pieces rather than those guns or something like that, and I don't think that this part is made in brown, but still. It doesn't... It looks weird as black at this point. I don't know. But let's go ahead and turn that back there. Bring the camera back down. Alright, so spare parts. We have a 1x1 gray tile slope, 1x1 peak slope, a small bison horn in white, a large bison horn in white, a... white battle droid arm, a black straight battle droid arm, and a magenta set of cherries. Very nice. Delicious cherries. Let's go ahead and toss those in there. All right, so that is going to bring us to... Wait a second, we're still on this section? Oh, right, the tree. I forgot about that. I actually forgot completely about that tree part. All right. So we're looking at 22. Do we have any more 22? What is that? Yep, we do. All right, that is 22. All right. And we also need the last two of these pieces. We'll get those up there. All right, get that all poured out. More lovely bright green leaf elements. See? They match. I don't have a whole lot in this shade. I got the 1x2s because I was like, oh, I don't have those. You find evolutionary stuff to be interesting, like how sharks were around before trees were? Well, if you like evolutionary stuff, let me give you some recommendations. Go look up the evolution of arthropods, and here's why. Because I mentioned this before, but so all arthropods are segmented, and you can like compare the segments of insects to crustaceans to arachnids to centipedes and all of that, all of those types. But the really interesting thing is like the antennae of an ant are actually modified legs. The mandibles are modified legs of various segments. So a modern insect head is actually made up of 4 segments fused together. And here's the fun part. Tardigrades, they're arthropods. The little tiny water bears that you need a microscope to see, basically. They are all arthropods, and they're actually made up of just the 4 segments that makes up an insect's head. The hexapod, I should say. Now that is pretty cool. Right, yeah, so basically all of the mouth parts of, maybe not all, but most of the mouth parts of various arthropods are modified legs. Alright, let's make our minifig. All of the feet, all of the mouth parts of scorpions and spiders and stuff, same thing. Because they're just fused head parts, basically. I mean, they're fused body segments. Alright, where's your head? Where is your head? I am complete. Oh, there it is, hiding. There we go. We have a little bandit lady here. And she's holding a diamond. Well, yeah, I mean, our first fossil records of animal life, they were already fairly complex. There we go. I really like the outfit she's got. That's really cute. And then look under the hat for the other face where she's not wearing a bandit mask. Because, you know, that's really going to help her not get arrested, I'm sure. Alright, let's see. So we're going to get to work on the tree. Got another one of these. Used to be a wheel hub. It's not used for that anymore. There used to be another ridge right here where it's completely flat, and I think there might have been a ridge here, but I'm not sure. To hold on the tires, and it's not used for that anymore. So it's a little bit of an interesting element that they still have it. That said, it does transition from 4x4 to 3x3 at this point, so that is also pretty cool. Alright, let's see. Where is the black connector? There it is. Other fun part is they have found traces of life in the fossil record that they haven't been able to find the actual life for itself. They used to think it was like worm tracks, but it turns out it is more likely single-celled amoeba tracks. Because there are amoebas, single-cell amoebas that you can that are visible to the naked eye. I think the largest ones are found off the coast of Bahrain right now. All right, inverted black cone, and they leave tracks exactly like what was discovered in the fossil record. 1x1 tile with top clip. And we get 3 of these dinosaur tail elements, and in brown, dark brown, elephant trunks. I think I'm hearing some thunder outside. Alright, there we go. Alright, now lime green small leaves and lime green flowers. Oh yeah, those arthropods are pretty neat. There we go. And then I need another. There it is. There were some that we once thought what turned out to be their legs were their spines, kind of thing. There are some really, really bizarre ones out there. All right. So let's see. That is going that way, and that in there. Get in the one of the problems with these sorts of tail elements is that because they're curved, your angle of force when you're pushing them down is not directly down because they're curved. So it can be tough to get them into parts. Pretty sure the Precambrian animals weren't arthropods. I might be thinking of something else. They might be Cambrian. Or even later. Alright, and we got a black friction pin and another pin connector. Another dinosaur tail, and another elephant trunk. How are ants' antennae modified legs now? They're because the head of hexapods are 4 arthropod body segments. The antenna, the mandibles, all of those are actually modified legs. If you go back to like the earliest arthropods we find, they're very different. They have more like those segments are making up the actual body as opposed to just the head kind of thing, like tardigrades. Alright. And then this one goes over here. There we go. Nope, I need a 1x1 tile with clip on there. Like, the 4 body segments of a tardigrade is the equivalent of the head of a hexapod, which are most of your common insects. Alright, so we got another Ninjago, a 10-year gold tile symbol. And get that on there. Fit that right in here. Okay. Alright, so that is... Let's bring this forward a bit. Oops. Alright, so it's hard to see because it's black, but there's a 3L bar in there. Not bar, beam. And this is going to... Oh, let's see. That's going that way, and that's going this way. Come on. Get down. There we go. So that goes right in there. Okay, back down here. Alright, so we need 3 of these. Take a bright green and a lime green. Got outdoor educational lesson Lego building streams. I tend to read Wikipedia when I want to distract myself, or when I'm bored, or when I'm waiting on something, or something like that. So, there's a lot of things like that that I end up getting. Alright, that will go right in there. Like, fun thing, termites, often thought of white ants. You do miss the ham for history redeem. Yeah, I should probably bring that back for some things. It's just, I felt like it broke up the flow of gameplay, and especially in games that I really wanted to play and have fun in, it felt like it broke it up a little bit too much. But it might come back. It might come back. I haven't really gotten many new history books in a while, though, so it would be mostly the old stuff. Plus, I noticed that, like, I mean, I was forgetting to get them swapped out, and noticing that certain books just were not very interesting to people and stuff like that, even when they were like the ones that I really liked. Oh well. I mean, I have not deleted the all of those commands. They're just all disabled right now, so. Put a decently long cooldown on it, make sure it gets spaced out some. Yeah, I mean, that's always possible, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. What was I gonna say? But yeah, so termites are like, first of all, in terms of like biomass on the planet, in terms of animal life, a gigantic chunk, a massively significant percentage of biomass on the planet in animal life is just ants and termites. Just ants and termites. Gigantic percentage. which is kind of bizarre in a certain way. Like, I mean, just these two types of creatures. And they're not even very closely related to each other. Termites were oftentimes considered white ants. But they're also not the best, the most well-known, even though they're, like, kind of everywhere. And the big part is because only certain types, like, a lot of them are just unnoticed. Like, there's tons of termite colonies around, but they don't burrow into wood, so most people don't notice them. But termites are actually most closely related to cockroaches, which fascinated me. There we go, get that. Considering how often they are eaten by other animals and taken over by fungus. Yeah, there are some semi-social termites that are closely related to, and not termites, cockroaches that are closely related to termites, and it's like you can see how termites became social by looking at them. Like, they'll take care of their young and stuff like that. Which is pretty neat. Although, you know, they are cockroaches, so. Specifically wood roaches, so they don't get into the house. They don't get into houses, really. There we go. Connect these leaves. There we go. You had an infestation a few weeks ago, invaded your bed, and went on a biting spree. Ooh, that's not good. Ooh, I am sorry to hear that. Alright, so these go here. Alright, let me see how... There's so much there that they are... It's a little bit hard for me to actually see where they are connecting in, but I think one is there. One goes there. Bring that up. Turn that one. And there we go. All right. Good enough. Your foot was swollen from all the bites? Ooh. Oh, I am sorry to hear that. I'm glad that that it healed, but ugh. Did the tree grow through the walls, or did they build the walls around the tree? I have no idea. I think there's a mixture of, like, building the structure along with the tree and, like, grooming the tree and stuff like that. So it's probably a mixture of both. Alright, so we take the scooter base, the Vespa base kind of thing. Clear 1x1 cylinder tile on the front. Need a set of pearl silver handlebars. There we go. You'd find it fascinating when people make an enclosed ecosystem that is never meant to be opened after it's closed. You wonder how some of the insects there will adapt after all those years. Looks at Fallout. Alright, get an antenna on the back. Alright, on the underside. White 1x2 with a bar, and white 1x2 with 2 bars. clip that on and fold it back. Then we get these pearl silver dome elements. Stick, what color are those? These trans pink? Yeah, trans pink gems in there for the engines. White 1x1 cylinder tile with with a sneeze, apparently. Get that on there with the wing. And clip that on. There we go. Fold it down a little bit. Make a second one. Indeed. Indeed. Alright, another angled flag element. Get that on there. And we have a flying scooter thing. I love the using these for the engines. That is pretty cool. Alright. So turn it around, use the clear bar, which these are available in Pick-a-Brick. I don't have a whole lot of need for them, but I know they've been really popular with some people in my local Lego club. Let's see, a gray 1x1 with top clip. Or is it? No, that's gray. It should be gray. I don't think that's dark gray. Where are you, 1x1? I see a black one. Ah, there it is. Hiding up there. There we go. And bring it up here again. There you go. Get a flying scooter thing, which is a little bit off camera. There we go. Whatever happened to the flying cars? We were promised flying cars by the early 2000s. I think we were promised flying cars by the 80s. Originally. Okay, next up. Bring the camera back down. 2x8, 2 dark gray, 1x2 Technic bricks. That should go there, actually. So the big problem with flying cars is, the way that most of those would have to fly is anti-gravity, and anti-gravity probably can't exist. Technically, they did make flying cars, they just weren't very good. Yeah. Because, the flying cars of fiction really do require anti-gravity. They need to be able to just hover without an actual downward force. Problem with flying cars is Florida drivers. That too. That too. Unless you're a boomer, you were promised a cyberpunk dystopia. Well, that wasn't far off, was it? It doesn't look quite the way that we were expecting it to look, but it's still kind of cyberpunk dystopia. Gold 1x2 tiles, 1x1 cylinder plates with hollow studs. There have been a few prototypes. Most have been glorified hovercraft or fan copters, and none of them flew very well. Yeah, so that's the problem. And, like, you need a lot of downward thrust, which takes a significant amount of energy, and downward thrust is really difficult to keep stable the way that you see with flying cars. So, it is very unlikely, like I said, unless we discover some way to do anti-grav technology, we will probably not have flying cars ever. I mean, it's always possible, that we will discover something that allows us to do anti-grav. Alright. 4x4 plate there, and 4x4 quarter cylinder plates here and here. Didn't they make a car with water pumps to hover? As in, like, it shoots water downward? All right, 3L bar right in there. There we go. Okay, then we get our dark gray classic fence elements. And yeah, the problem of the other problem of flying cars is that as Doc Brown said, where we're going, we don't need roads. Well, you kind of need roads. You kind of need roads. It gets bad if there's no roads. Like, it means like any vehicle could just crash into any place on any building kind of thing. Which is, it's not great. Not great. You're sure they'd have aerial roads? Right, but see, an aerial road would just be a place that is designated that you fly on kind of thing, as opposed to, like, a bounded surface. I mean, obviously a car can easily go off, but, like, you'd need to have hovering barriers or something, and then you could just go up or down anyway. You do kind of have that with planes, yeah, in a certain respect. But again, like, you'd need like air traffic control times 100. It's just really, really not feasible. There we go, get that there. And that there. There we go. Okay. So stickers would go on there, of course, but I'm not putting those on. And 2 more clips here. The funny thing is that all of these stickers with, like, in a lot of ways what amounts to advertising for within the Ninjago community, I guess. They're all facing outward rather than inward to the people walking along these walkways. Okay, and this goes on the edge here. There we go. And you know what? Let's get this lady on her flying scooter. She's stolen a diamond and is making off with it. There we go. Okay. Back down to the parts. Once again, dark gray 1x1 tile slope, 1x1 plate, and 1x1 trans red plate. Get this backpack element, which is specifically for carrying a baby minifig in. And that fits in right there. Which is pretty neat, actually. And then we get the this binocular element, which I think was for some Star Wars droids originally. Pneumatic T-bar. There we go. Let's straighten that out. Alright, I'll straighten that out in a bit. Watched a video earlier today about the old Viking sets. You didn't really get it before, how much the line used a combo of Bionicle, Technic, and system parts. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I didn't get many of them. They were not a great price per part ratio. They didn't have a big variety of minifigs either. And there was just a big fantastical element to it, which I kind of wanted a more traditional, just true castle stuff. And the kind of the monster parts were just a lot of Bionicle, and if I wanted Bionicle, I could just get Bionicle. But I also didn't really want Bionicle. There we go. So we're making a robot here. Get the robot arms and the bars with clips. Like, I would have preferred brick-built monsters rather than Technic-built monsters. And even then, I would actually rather have not had monsters at all. I would have rather had more parts dedicated to Viking vehicle, you know, Viking ships, buildings, that kind of thing. Oh, this is great. All right, so he's got a shovel there. And a gold 1x1 cylinder plate with a hollow stud and a hard hat. Classic red hard hat. Alright, let's see. So he is going to go right over here. There we go. Alright. 2x2 tile with center stud. Green trash can. Green 2x2 radar dish for the lid. And oddly enough, a bright green carrot top right in the top. Don't ask me. Don't ask me why. And that goes back here. To lock that in together. I guess that didn't really show up on the screen. There we go. The trash is alive with the sound of garbage. I don't know, if your garbage sounds alive, you might have a problem. I don't know. All right, back down here. Kind of surprised they haven't tried Techno Barbarian, like was popular in the media during the 80s. I mean, they've done Techno Castle. Like, go look at Nexo Knights. If you haven't seen Nexo Knights, that is like... It's like modern or future technology, but with knights. Is this set bigger or at least more detailed than Daily Bugle? I would say it's more detailed. The spaces are smaller. Significantly smaller. But the other one, I mean, like, this is going to be on a base plate and a half. A 32 by 32 plus a 16 by 16. Not 16, I'm sorry. 32 by 32 and a 16 by 32. Whereas the Daily Bugle was just on a 32 by 32. That is much taller, but also a solid rectangle kind of thing. It pretty much brings us full circle back to the raccoons banging trash can lids. The best music. Actually, that should go this way. There we go. Yep, that is correct. All right. And flip it over. S bracket. S bracket. There we go. Okay, connect them up. Use our Asian fence element there. 1x1 cylinder brick on either side, 1x1 plate. There we go. Some people talk about how scary our world would be if Pokemon Digimon existed. Yeah, kinda. I mean, there's also an element of what happens to Pokemon in the Pokemon world. It's best not to think about it too much, because it's just a game. There we go. Alright, another 1x1 plate, 1x1 cylinder brick, 1x1 plate. There we go. And then we have the train catenary bars. Get that in there to make a an angled fence element, which is a really cool use of this piece. I really like that. And 4x4 macaroni tiles. So I really like this this use of the catenary elements to make a curved fence. That really works out nicely. Okay, and let's get the plantings. There we go. And some flowers on top. Get that on that side. There we go. Actually, no, that is a bad idea. Get this in first. Probably best to use this to push it down. That looks good. All right. And then that in there. There we go. You have two nice little plant potters. And that is going to fit right in here. So we got a nice little balcony. There's also stairs down to the door, because it is lifted up a bit. So that's pretty cool. All right, that is... I have missed some piece usage. Hold on a second. Ah, I see. All right. These arms are too close into the body. He has pearl silver roller skates as shoulders. There we go. There we go. All right. Get him back on here. There we go. All right. Okay, so spare parts. We have a pearl gold roller skate, 3L bar in dark gray, black friction pin, black and dark gray bars with clips, trans red and black 1x1 plates, dark gray 1x1 tile slope, bright green leaf element, a white on black lever, gray pneumatic T, bright green carrot top, clear 1x1 cylinder tile, and a trans pink gem. So those are our extra pieces there. And that is this section of the Ninjago City Gardens all done. Put that back up against the wall there. And that does mean that we are going to do some minifigs. So I've got my stuff right here. I did say that I was going to do a particular set of minifigs, but I decided against that, and I'm going to do something else as the new set this time. So let me go ahead and get that out. So since we're doing the Ninjago City Gardens, I decided, how about we do the Ninjago Movie collectible minifig set? There are 20 different figures in here. So let's go for this one right here. There we go. It's going to be so many Pepper Girls. Nothing but Pepper Girls. All Pepper Girls all the time. You will be shocked at how many Pepper Girls there are. And let me get my sheet out. There we go. So I did get one of these figs. I got her. I have no idea what any of these characters are named, but I did get her to get the instruction booklet. All right. Let's go ahead and start a prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Get your predictions in. So let's go ahead and bring this up. When did LEGO start doing the extra parts thing? You don't remember getting any extra parts with the Space, Blacktron, Futron stuff? They did it in the 2000s. I can't remember if it was before 2010. I'm pretty sure it was before 2010. I don't remember exactly when they started doing it, but it was definitely in the 2000s, I believe. I could go back and look. But it is related to, you would occasionally get an extra part. Seelan, do you remember the, where you'd get two 1x1 cylinder plates and connected by a sprue, but if you only needed one, then you'd get an extra one? It's kind of related to that. Because those were the parts that they started giving you extras with once they started removing them from the sprues. Anyway, let's go ahead and zoom in and take a look at the minifigs. I love that cornflake box. Cornflakes box. So I'm definitely recognizing some characters that we have gotten in this build here. I like that. I think that's N-Pop Girl, and the sushi chef is pretty great. So that is what we have. I believe these three characters are all like the main villain at the time. Cornflakes guy, it looks like he'd fit right in with Mortal Kombat. Well, I mean, Mortal Kombat is kind of based on a lot of heavily based on Asian aesthetics, popular aesthetics as well. And so is this. All right, so predictions are closed. Let's go ahead and go. All right, let's see. What do we have? All right. I need to feel a piece. What is that? That is... I have a unique piece. I just need to figure out what this is. It feels like it could be a... All right. 19.16. All right, got it. It is this guy with the... because I'm feeling the scarf. So that's the guy that I have. That's my prediction. That guy right there. With the selfie stick. Alright, let's see. Am I correct? I really want that cornflakes box. It's hilarious. Alright. And, yep. That is who we got. And then it's a cookie. Cookie. All right, so that is correct. Let's go ahead and mark that. And that was, again, 19.16. So just under 20 seconds. Let's choose the outcome within 20 seconds. Complete that prediction. Wow, 3% of you went for that. Lel Bunny and Seal and Mortar. Getting a nice bit of hams there. Calidor and Cetria going for 20 to 50. Shield of Hope going for 50 to 60. And Bahamut going for no. All right. Let's see, he does not have a printing on the back of his torso. You would have gotten a decent payout if you won? Yeah? I mean, there were not many hams put down for within 20 seconds, so it was a pretty nice payout for them too. All right. Very, very must hair there. Let's go ahead and get the... make his selfie stick. That's a long selfie stick because it uses the 4L bar. There we go. And there's his phone taking a picture of himself. No one had chosen that under 20 when you looked. You had to pick it? Yeah? No? All right. So that is our first Ninjago movie one. I actually am kind of surprised that they haven't done more like Ninjago or Monkey Kid collectible minifigs. I did hear that the Ninjago movie did not do so well, so that might have been why they didn't do more. I don't know how well the minifigs did. All right, next up, Series 12. Let's go ahead and grab this one here. Alright, oops. Get back there. Alright, start a prediction. Can Ald guess what is inside the minifig pack? Let's go! So, last time we did get the princess. We have gotten the wizard, the Mongol, the gamer with the, what certainly is more similar to an NES controller. Not all movie things can be big hits. No, that's true. We've gotten the space miner, the lifeguard, the fencer, the genie, and we have not gotten a creepy girl on camera. So we have not gotten the Amazon warrior, the hey, the prospector. Concern it. Dag nabbit. Oh, we should get a prospector one of these days. We have not gotten the jester, the dino hunter, the pizza delivery guy, the rocker, or the pig fan. Your D20 prediction this time would have been is 13. So you're predicting another another fencer. There's 40 seconds to go. Get your predictions in. Can I guess what is inside the minifig pack? Get your predictions in to find out if I can. Your prediction is in. Everyone else, get your predictions in as well. My vote may surprise me. It might. It might. It might. Can't be no again, though. Even though there's a 4 there in front of your name, no, it can't be a no again. I don't think that would be likely. All right, we are just about closed. And done. All right. Let me get my timer all ready. Reset that. Okay, and go. All right, what do we got? Oh boy. Oh boy. I feel a dress slope. I feel a dress slope. What other parts do we have? That's not one. Okay. 17.17, we have another wizard. We have another wizard. This is my third wizard I have apparently pulled from this section. I am really bad at randomizing my pulls. I apologize. I mean, I'm perfectly happy to get more wizards, but I'm apparently bad at randomizing my pulls. Oh, look! Oh, look! A wizard! All right, choose that prediction. So once again, 17.17. That is going to be within 20 seconds. Complete that prediction. And let's see. Kinshir and Calidor getting the hams. Very nice. Seal and Mortar and Cetria going for 20 to 50. Lel Bunny going for 50 to 60. Bahamut Zero and a Tidal Rabbit going for no. Having no confidence in me whatsoever. Oh, terrible. I do like the wizards. I do like the wizards. He's clearly wearing a robe of the stars as well. And I guess a cloak of the stars? You had confidence? You had confidence, and yet you didn't vote with confidence. I don't know. Oops, I should go this way. Actually, it's easier to do it this way. I honestly kind of hate the cloth capes and stuff. They do look good, but I also kind of hate them because they're a pain in the butt. I don't know if we'd ever actually looked at his face without the beard. That is our wizard without the beard. What he would look like if he shaved. There we go. Get his wizard hat on, which does not have a brim. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Our wizard is formed. All right. Get on there. There we go. So his sparkly cape with full of stars. My God, it's full of stars. Come on, focus. There we go. See? It's full of stars and moons and purple clovers. There we go. We need more witch sets now. Bring back, what's her name from the old castle sets? I don't actually remember what her name was. Alright, that was another wizard. Okay, next up, and the final one for the night. You guys need to move a little bit. There we go. There is a Magisto, who is the blue wizard from the Dragon Knight sets. A Magisto promo that is supposed to come out, a gift with purchase, for Black Friday. And I'm really looking forward to that. Pictures have not leaked yet, but it is highly, highly anticipated. Let's go back here. Alright, let me go ahead and put this back in the corner again. There we go. Alright. Start the prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Alright, I've gone 2 for 2 so far. Corn dude. I don't know. That might be a little bit weird. Also, I should probably put the other packs back. There we go. Get that one over there. So when I went to the Lego store, I did forget to check for a one of the new minifigs, but the Marvel minifigs, they should be out now. But it actually kind of works out because I want to take a scale with me and see if I can weigh it properly. This time the D20 says I'm getting 15. So it should be the little pajama girl. Hasn't been right yet though. That's true. That is true. All right, a minute to go. I could roll the dice when we get to those boxes. I don't know what I'll do. I have not decided what I will do for those. Maybe what I'll do is, let's see. I could do two things. Like, I could roll the dice, see if that, have that be the choice, make a pick myself, and then have one that's, like, just wrong. And then there's the option of just wrong. So rather than 4 different options right now, there'd be 3 options. Am I right? Are the dice right? Or are we both wrong? That could be fun. I'll have to think about that. All right, predictions are closed. Well, it definitely wouldn't be a Pikachu minifig because I do believe Mega Bloks has the Pokemon license. All right, and let me reposition my chair. Actually, there we go. All right, and go. All right, what do we got? What do we got? What is that piece? is that piece? That is a weird piece. That is a... Oh, I know. All right. 34 on the dot. We have the scuba diver. I believe it is the, I was feeling the mask. All right, so is it the scuba diver and which would mean that we are getting the baby sea turtle? I hope so. I want that baby sea turtle. Yes! All right. Look at all those pieces. All right. We are getting the scuba diver. Well, it's not a scuba diver, a snorkeler, actually. 34 seconds. So let's choose that prediction. 20 to 50. Complete that prediction. And who is getting the hand? Oh, wow. Wow. Way to go, Seelan. Way to go. That turned out to be quite the payout, yeah. Just put down 10. Let's see. Fear, Kinshir, Cetria, and Calidor all going for within 20 seconds, and having the bulk of the hams there, 99%. Lel Bunny going for 50 to 60, and Bahamut going for no. Very nice, very nice. Nobody else was picking it. Yeah, no, I mean, that's how you get the big payouts. That is absolutely how you get the big payouts. Oh, I just realized. I didn't realize this before, but it's a lady. Let's see. She only has one face, which is a little weird for having a helmet. No hair either. All right, Bahamut, have a good rest of your night and enjoy your dinner. Come on, focus. There we go. She has a sea turtle on her wetsuit. That is adorable. You can lift up her goggles. Get a little bit of a smirk there. And on the back, that is the backside. That is very cute. There we go. Oh, I see what's going on. All right. So this is inverted, and that goes in the rear there. Go ahead and turn her head a little bit. All right, fine. Be that way, game. Lego. Minifig. There we go. There we go. All right. Modern Lego heads are just, like, they're really tight the first time. Once you pop them off again, they tend to be not difficult to take on and off. You just got to pop them off that first time. There we go. And the incredibly adorable baby sea turtle. Look at this little cutie. Look at him. He is so adorable. There's a big sea turtle coming out that's already out in the set that I do want to get. But look at that guy. He is a real cutie. Way cuter than the Friends ones as far as I'm concerned. There we go. Focus. on. Focus, camera. What is wrong with you? What don't you like? What is causing you to not focus right now? There we go. Aw, that is a great figure. I don't know if I should be, you don't know if I should be trusted with sea turtles, not even Lego ones, and especially not babies. Well, it's not my fault that I scared off a mommy sea turtle when I was a kid. It was not intentional, and the, we actually did talk to a park ranger, and they were like, yeah, it's probably fine, don't worry about it. So, spare parts, another angle connector in clear. 3-leaf plant and bright green, and 1x1 black cylinder tile with a top peg. Alright. Good stuff. I am happy to have gotten that one. That is one of the ones that I was really looking forward to. So, there we go. Oops. That was off. Well. There we go. I made a hole in the sheet by accident. It was off my, like, I specifically have this to write on. I might put it in a tub with crabs. I probably will put it in a tub with crabs. I absolutely should put that in a small animal container with, like, small sea creatures, with fishies and crabs, and if I ever get one, a lobster. I need to get a lobster. All right. So, back to the Ninjago set. We are going to want that. Not all crabs do. And they're Lego. Who's to say that the Lego animals actually eat anyone at all? Anything at all? Alright, we want, what bag? 23. Which makes sense. What do we have? 23, 24, 25, and 26. Alright. I don't know that we'll be getting this done tonight. Alright, there we go. Alright, starting out, making a very nice little Japanese shrine, which is pretty cool. Alright, 1x6 plates. We need a dark green 1x4 and a black 2x4. There we go. I mean, it's a big set. It's a really big set. Go look to see how many pieces it has. Alright, let's see. Black. Oh. Black wedge plate. There we go. And a green wedge plate, matching it. Bright green, lime green actually, 1x1 cylinder plate with hollow stud. Black 1x2, 1x6 plate. Alright, now a black 1x4. Green 1x3, and a green 2x2 corner. Right there. Alright, bright orange slope type piece. Green 1x2 brick. 1x3 plate. And then we get the black and green wedge plates. Black 2x4. 1x2. There we go. Alright, next up, gray 1x2 Technic brick with Technic hole, or Technic friction pin. Get that right in there. One by 2 plate, 1x6 plate, 1x2 plate. I believe that the positions of these connectors are the same place as they would be for a one of the modular city sets, and the Daily Bugle. I think it's just because like they figure might as well keep the modules using the same thing. Now, it would look very weird to connect these up because you've got this, like, water section, but you can, which is interesting. 5,686 pieces, yep. Like, that's a lot of pieces. It's a big set. It's a really big set. Alright, green 1x4 bricks. A 2x2 corner plate. Orange 1x1 cone. Another green 1x3. Actually, it probably would be easier if I did it this way. Log brick. Log brick. Did I miss? I did miss something. There's a 1x3 right there. Green 1x2 brick and another orange 1x1 cone. Another log brick right here. Black 1x2 plate. Another bright orange curved slope element. 1x2 log brick and another curved slope element. Curved slope element up here, and a beige 1x6 arch. Alright. Let's see. Another black wedge plate. Green wedge plate, 2x3. 2 corner plates. A bright green 1x1 flower plate. 2 gray log bricks. Yeah, it would be, it is nice that they do use these same, like, connection points. It just kind of, like, makes it a standard, and you always know that if you're going to make your own, then it's always going to end up being the same size and stuff like that. Regular log or natural log? Plastic log. Obviously. Let's see, 2 black 1x2 plates, a dark green 1x4 plate, green 1x4 brick, another 2x3 wedge plate, and there, 1x3 plates. You're making a math joke, though? Well, that's fine. I was making a Lego joke. Alright, then we use our 3x3x2 quarter dome pieces. Right here. There we go. Green 2x2 brick right there. A 1x1 cone right there. And a 1x2 green brick right there. All right, another orange 1x1 cone and bright green 1x1 flower element. Log brick there. Okay, black 1x2 plate, 2x2 green corner plate, 2 1x3 green plates, a dark green 2x3 plate, 1x1 flower plate there. Another pair of dark green 2x3 plates. There and there. Black 1x2 plate. There we go. Alright, 1x3 gray brick. And another one. 2 log bricks. Let's see. Ah, yes. 2x2 corner plate in there. 1x3 green plate coming out. Get in there. Lime green 1x1 cylinder plate. Green wedge plate. Dark green wedge plate. Let's see. That's a 1x2 there in the corner. 1x6 along the edge. Green 2x2 corner plate. Another lime green 1x1 cylinder plate. And a green 1x3 plate there. In a company where 3-year themes scare the suits, you wonder how they've managed to allow Ninjago to go on for a full decade? It's not that a 3-year theme scares suits, it's that they produce the set as long as it appears to sell well. Some sets will like have an initial burst of sales and sell really well, and then the sales really taper off because basically like everyone who really wants it is super excited for it, so they get it as soon as it comes out, and then most other people aren't really that interested in it. Like, you don't want to have a line, you don't want to be producing something for 3 years when it's only going to sell for 1. There we go. Okay, a corner plate. And another flower plate. There we go. So basically, Ninjago has just continued to sell. That's what it boils down to. As soon as Ninjago stops selling, it will die. Like they will stop making it. But as long as it continues to do well, they're gonna keep going. Another dark green wedge. Dark green wedge there. Green wedge. Okay. And 2 more gray log bricks. And there we go. All right. So, spare parts are a lime green 1x1 cylinder plate with hollow stud and a black friction pin. Like there was almost certainly a plan to produce Dial of Destiny Lego sets, and Lego probably fairly early decided against it. And they just produced the classic Indiana Jones sets because it was you know, in people's minds. And even then, they canceled the Temple of Doom set for some reason, and there's no plans to replace it. There's no plans for any more Indiana Jones sets. So, howdy, Young Hammeron, and thank you very much for those 100 bits. Let's go ahead and continue on with bag 24. There's a lot of tiles, but not a whole lot of other pieces in this. So I think that LEGO back in the 80s and 90s, they planned out 3-year periods, but they also didn't produce... Like, they generally came out with sets at the beginning of the year, and I don't know that they had a whole lot of... Like, they obviously had market research, but I don't know that they had a whole lot of in-depth market research. So obviously they didn't want to come out with sets that were just, you know, boring, but I think that they've gotten a lot more in-depth on their market research over the years. And howdy, Cody, how's it going? And another 1x1 flower plate. Okay, let's see. 2 flower plates over here. 1 right there. 1 right there. Alright, we're gonna keep a space there. So, like, they aborted the video line fairly abruptly and dots their ending fairly abruptly. It's pretty obvious that they did okay for a while and then stopped. So, like, the there's a lot of thunder rumbling around out there. Like the Jazz Club, that actually uses a part that was developed for video, but video got canceled before they ended up using it. So, and there's probably other parts that just haven't gotten into sets and may actually never get into sets. Who knows? And that is, unfortunately, just the way it is sometimes. Alright. Dark green 1x4 right there. There we go. Where's your Batman 89 Ace Chemical set? There was apparently a rumor that some people actually believed that the next modular city set was going to be a strip club, and that is like one of those things where it's like, yeah, that's obviously not true. Like, it's either someone has completely misinterpreted what the actual set is going to be, or someone is just lying. There is no way that LEGO would do a strip club set. And it is kind of shocking the number of people who were actually taken in by that. Let's see. No, wait, nope. We're not doing anything right there yet. Alright, next up, we get 1x4, or 1x2 there. 1x2 there. Alright, 1x2 with back cutout. 1x2 slope with back cutout. And a pair of tiles there. Alright, let's flip it around. And we get 1x2s in here. There we go. Like, it's weird the number of people who actually think that LEGO might make something like that, thinking that the 18 plus on the LEGO set age range is like something other than a skill level thing. People can be weird. Alright, lots of 1x2s. Kind of surprised that with all the thunder that's been rumbling around outside that we have not gotten a severe thunderstorm warning for this area. Which apparently means that it's not going to be a severe thunderstorm, I guess. Alright, let's see. Bright lime green, 1x3 plate there, and right there. One by two there, and a flower plate right there. Alright. Next up, another 1x2 slope with back cutout. Let's get all of these in. Might actually finish this tonight. I don't know. I need to think about it. We'll see what how I feel when I finish this all this tiling. Alright, what do we got next? Actually, only 5 tiles. There we go. Alright, 1x1 flower plate. Tan 1x1 plate. Another 1x2 slope with cutout. And 1x1 tile slope. There we go. Anything else? No, that's it. Alright. Alright, rotate it back around. Alright, some 1x2s there. Another 1x1 tan plate there. Get these in there. Oh, there are images of the upcoming holiday set, which is like a log cabin type thing, which uses the round top elements as the like log cabin look, and it looks really cute. It looks really, really cute. I haven't gotten too many of those sets, and I do need to get a few of them before they go away. Alright, another 1x2 with cutout and a 1x1 tile slope. 1x2 slope there. Another 1x2 with cutout back here. And 1x1 flower plate. And tan 1x1 there. Alright, let's see. These all go right here. 2 right there. There we go. Right, 1 there. 2 here. One there. 1 by 2, 1 by 2, and then the last one for this step right there. There we go. Alright, next up, 1 by 1 dark gray brick and 1 by 1 tile slope. Get that slotted right in there. Okay, tan 1 by 2 is going... Let's hold off on that for a second. Let's get these, oh, actually, right here. Get those, that way, and these are along the edge. Okay, 1 by 2 there. Then that 1 by 2 plate, and that 1 by 1 beige plate right in here. All right. 1 by 2 tile, green 1 by 3 plate, right there. Tan 1 by 2 plate right there. Yep. Alright, and lastly, the 2 trans light blue 1 by 2 tiles there. Alright. Oh, that is an interesting way of doing lily pads. I like that. And what are probably going to be like lotus... Probably supposed to be like lotus flowers. So inverted green 2 by 2 radar dish, 3-leaf plant, 5-petal flower. Oh, also another 1 by 2 slope with cutout and 1 by 1 tile slope gets right there. Missed that. There we go. No Halloween sets this year. I don't think they don't typically do much in the way of Halloween. Like not minifig wise. There's occasionally like Halloween related like animals and stuff like that. But I have not seen any. There is supposed to be an October VIP pack. Now it's not October yet. I mean like not in October, but like a Halloween themed spooky thing. And that I have I've not seen a release date for that yet. Alright, we got the 5-petal flower and 1 more green flower plate. And I'm just kind of looking to make sure that we haven't missed where that goes. It doesn't look like it. Alright. You know what? This is all we have left. I think we'll finish tonight. Let's put those aside just in case I need one. Like, these don't seem hugely involved build-wise, so I think we'll finish. Go a little bit long so that we can start something new next Friday. I have some ideas. I'm not sure quite yet what of those ideas I want to do. Just give me a second. Okay. Starry Night. I do want to get that, but I do not have it, so I can't do a Starry Night. Alright, let's see. First of all, a wedge plate right in there. 3x3, another wedge plate as well. That goes right there. The 3x3 curved corner plate there. 6x6 curved corner plate goes right there. Let's see. Anything on this side? Doesn't look like it. Not yet. All right. All right, next up, a pair of 2x2... All right, not 2x2. 1x4 arches to make little bridges across these sections. And 2x2 half tiles on top. Where is the other one? Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay, next up, we've got 2 1x2 tiles with center studs. Kind of makes you wonder why the base plate isn't just blue or green instead of gray. Well, so the base plate isn't going to show up. And dark gray is probably what they have in more quantity. Like, if the color doesn't matter, then they'll oftentimes use either things that they're already producing in significant quantity or something like that. So that's probably it. Or something that's cheaper. Like, it might be a cheaper color to produce. Like, blue might be more expensive or something like that. I don't know. Alright, 1x1x3 bricks with 1x1 tiles on the top. And that goes right there. That goes right there. And these will go at an angle. Right there. And the fourth one at an angle right there. Now, sometimes they will, like, I don't know how much of it is like Lego designer thing and how much of it is like Lego corporate just kind of shrugging it. Lego, like, the designers will sometimes specifically put in unusual colors. That's how I've gotten a few pretty interesting colored base plates over the years. But ultimately, it's, you know, up to corporate if they want to do that. It wouldn't surprise me if sometimes it's like the designers kind of sneaking it past corporate as well. Now, if that doesn't get covered up, is there something that I'm missing? No, that is just a hollow. All right. And a 1x1 quarter cylinder tile right back there. There we go. Ah, okay, that is getting covered up. All right, never mind. 2x3 green plate, 2x2 cylinder tiles, 1x1 cylinder plates. There we go, and another 2x2 cylinder tile. Where are you? Oh, there it is. Blending in with my my cloth. All right. Anything else? Nope, not yet. Okay, now on this side, we are getting some stuff. 6x6 curved corner plate there. Not using another one yet. 2x3. Again, nothing holding that up. Nope. Alright. Nothing holding up that corner. It doesn't matter too much on a little space like that. I generally would prefer a little bit more substantial support, but there we go. And 2x3 wedge plate right there. There we go. Yeah, that's it. All right. Next up, 3x3 curved corner plates there. A 2x6. I think that's it. Yeah. All right, wedge plate there. There's a little hair on that torso. 3x3 curved corner right there. It's interesting if they don't do anything there. It's kind of a sharp edge, which they don't normally do, but there we go. Get that in there. 1x3 plate. And a 1x1 quarter cylinder tile there. Okay, next up, another 3x6 there. Dark green. Oh, hold on a second. Let's get, yeah, that there. Nope, actually, that is one further over. There we go. Like that. Dark green 1x1 plate. Green 2x2 corner. You have been floofed. I mean, that's just gonna happen, you know? There's no avoiding it, really. Alright, 1x1 quarter cylinder plate. Then on this side, another 2x2 corner plate. 1x3 plate. 2x2 corner plate. And another 2x3 wedge plate. There we go. Alright, next up, we get another 3x3 corner plate right here. Not that wedge plate, this wedge plate right there. 2x2 cylinder plate. 1x1 quarter cylinder tile. Green 1x3, 2x3 wedge plate, and another 2x2 corner plate. And it looks like we're using another 1x1 quarter cylinder tile there. Then over on this side, we get 3 1x3s, it looks like. There we go. Another quarter cylinder tile. There we go. Okay, anything else? No, it looks good so far. Okay. Dark gray 2x2 plate, 2x2 cylinder plate, and red 2x2 tile center stud on the other 2x2 cylinder plate. And then we get the second one over here. And in between, we get two 2x2 corner plates in green. And that looks like about it. Yep. All right. Next up, 6 flowers, leaves and flowers. Right here. Get one right there. Head on your shoulder, laying on your chest. I guess you're not moving for a while. Oh, the burdens that you must bear when you own kitties, or kitties own you, as the case may be. It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it, right? There we go, get that one in there. Get that one there, and finally, this one right there. There we go. A few little leaves and orange flowers, very cute. Okay, let's see. 1x4 arches there. Double pair of 1x4 arches right here and here. And dark gray 1x1 bricks. There and there. Nothing there, though. Or there. Alright, 3x3 plates on the ends. 3x3 wedge plate, not wedge, 3x3 angle plates. Tan 1x1 plate and 1x2 slope with tile on top. There we go. It is really thundering out there. Not really badly, but a surprising amount. Alright, 3x3 gray plate with a red 2x2 tile with center stud, and then 1x3 plates on either end. There we go. Okay. So we get the red fender 1x6 fender arches with red rail tiles, plates, and connect those in for some angled bridges, which are really cute. I like these little angled bridges. Very simple, but very evocative and looks pretty good. And that was some bright lightning outside. Mm-hmm. I hear you. I hear you, Thunder. Okay, so if the stream drops, that's probably why. I will try to be try to finish this up. All right, so we got an interesting statue here. Gray torso, gray legs, dark gray hands. Plain gray head, and the buzz cut in like pearl silver, same as the shoulder pads. Very, very odd, and that goes right there on the end. I'm kind of surprised they didn't use a 1x3 tile with 2 studs. It's actually kind of a shame that they didn't. Maybe that wasn't available at the time. No, they use that on other parts. Okay. So, spare parts from the last bag was a 1x1 flower plate in bright green, a 5-petal flower in pink, 1x1 plates in dark green and tan, 1x1 tile in dark gray, 1x1 quarter cylinder, a tile in green, 1x1 cylinder plate in gray, and a 1x1 flower plate in orange. There we go. Alright, and finally, the last bag, 26. There we go. Get out piece. Oh. There's still a piece in there. There we go. Let's see, does that fit right on there? Yes, that does. Okay. Put that over there. Oh, shoot. I felt a piece go flying. Where'd you go, piece? Get your butt back up here. No, I don't need the camera. I need the, need my flashlight. Oh, there it is. Of course, it is dark gray on dark gray carpet, so, you know. There we go. Okay. Recovered the piece that tried to flee. How dare it? How dare it? Alright, let's see. Not a green carpet? Nope. I mean, just because I like green doesn't mean that I like everything to be green. Oh, you have a young ninja character. This might be young Lloyd or something. I don't know. Maybe Lloyd has a kid. I don't know anything about Ninjago. There's the back of his torso there. Alright, come on, focus. Thank you, camera. Oh yeah, I can toss that over there. Alright. Let's get started. Alright, so the first thing is, well, let's move this up because we are working directly on this piece right here. Alright. Gold 1x1 plates. Hold on. Am I getting a notification about storm warning or something? Nope. There's an alert about an earthquake in Morocco. Powerful one, apparently. Killed a bunch of people, unfortunately. Alright, 2x2 cylinder tiles. There we go. And that one is right there in the middle. Yeah, I had seen the alert about the or the like a headline about the quake itself earlier, but they hadn't had any estimates of casualties. And one more 1x1 cylinder plate right there. Alright, let's see. That is a little bit off. There we go. Nope, for the first time in recorded history, we also have had a Category 5 hurricane, cyclone, whatever they're called locally, in every ocean basin. They haven't all hit land, but that is still pretty significant. Alright, so 1x1 plates to 1x1 cylinder bricks, 1x1 plate, and 1x1 cylinder plate with a hollow stud. There we go. Get our posts for all of these. Now, there are some, I hesitate to say good news because it's not exactly good news, but there are some silver linings that do not make up for the climate change, the warming and everything like that. But sounds like manatees are going to be come a more common sighting in the Chesapeake Bay. There was one just a couple weeks ago. And they've shown up occasionally, but Probably with Florida waters so warm, and we have apparently the Chesapeake Bay had a big seagrass bloom or whatever, something like 20% more seagrass last year than normal, and that's what they eat. Now, it can still get pretty cold in the water up here, and that can be really bad for them, but that is something that might happen. They get more habitat available to them. Still waiting for the U.S. map to become a wiener dog, as has been predicted. I'm confused. All right. Another pair of 1x6 fender arches. The really nice thing about these arches is that they do match the standard 1x6 arch brick, at least the current ones. So they are very good for like having a little lip over something, and then you can have like an arched hallway. Sea cows eat seagrass. Who knew? Yeah, exactly. They're pretty adorable, too. Alright, black 4x6 plate there, and 2 black... I felt you trying to escape me, antenna. Get back up on the table. There's the other 1x2. There it is. Standard 1x2. Some old shows predicted that the USA would get flooded and take on some new interesting shapes. I mean, there's definitely a lot of terrain that we could lose, but I don't know that we'd take on those shapes. There we go. And there we go. Alright, 1x2 with a bar there. Okay, another pair of 1x1 cones. And there we go. Alright, a pair of dark gray 2x4 bricks and red 1x3 inverted slopes. Right there. In the corners. There we go. Get those on there. That is up to you. Alright, pair of dark gray 2x2 corner plates. I mean, anyone who's been watching my channel long enough would probably have an idea on how I feel about certain things, so... I did have someone complain about a Fox News joke that I made once, and they were like, "You're gonna drive off potential audience," and I'm like, A, it's one joke out of how many? If someone can't deal with that, I kind of don't care. Yeah, you know, it wasn't even that like critical of a joke. I actually really liked it myself, but you know, I mean, it was my own joke. I would, but And it was years ago, and they're only worse now, so... Some views you probably don't want. Yeah, exactly, you know? You shouldn't be critical of Nazis because you might drive off your Nazi viewers. Yeah, I'm kind of okay with that. I mean, that's not what they were saying, but... The argument that they did make could be extended to that, and it's like, you know... Sometimes you could see some of these things as being a litmus test, you know? Intentionally doing them to drive off the people that you do not want. Alright, also, let's get these 4. You're going to type that the C could have a few estates. There's good people in those states too, though. They may be in the minority, but sometimes they're not, and they are just made to be in the minority because of gerrymandering. Where is... There's a clip. I had one in my hand, and then it jumped away. There we go. That is making some nice, nice curves. I like that. Alright, 1 by 1 plate with bar. There we go. And we get the 4th of these on. There we go. Now the 2 by 2 tiles with center studs. There we go. Alright, red 3 by 3 plate. And then 1 by 2 plates with Technic hole. There we go. Alright, so we get to use the old classic bullhorn, which is a nice piece. I really do like these pieces, and the fun part about it is that there's no lip on the edge here, and a 2 by 2 by 2 cone fits right on there, which I don't have any around, and it makes for a completely smooth conical slope, which is really nice. Of course, you gotta figure out what you're gonna do with the rest. It's one thing to have a nice geometry, it's another thing to actually use it. There we go, get that there. One by one plates, 1 by 1 cylinder plates, for a little bit more decoration. The set needs more kitties, and you suppose a pupper or two. There is a pupper in this set. There is a pupper. Alright, let's get these on here. Straighten things out. It's a little bit uneven. It's really hard to get pieces like this all straight. Alright, then a 4 by 4 plate Get that right in there, offset. I wonder if I can use this to straighten them all out. That works a little bit. There we go. All right. After the stream, you're going to eat some ham and fries. Nice. Delicious. I hope you enjoy it. I had some fries at the concert last night because it was like a kind of a dinner hall concert venue. And the fries and the prime rib sandwich was really good. I think they're known for their flatbread pizzas, but I was in the mood for a sandwich. It was really good with au jus. I got the food and then I was done eating, like, within 10-15 minutes. I was really hungry. Oh, man. There we go. All right. Yeah, so I'm almost done with this. It was only an extra hour, so if I had waited until next week, then I would have had to have found something else to build at the end. And I'm lazy. It's easier to just finish it up in one stream. There we go. All right. That's pretty nice. I like that, the way that looks. All right, let's see. Then we get the blades. Get those in there. Not sure how well this actually picks up given that it's black, so I will get a closer view on it in a moment. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that is really nice. I really like the way they did that. Really good Japanese architecture on this. That is really nice. Okay, and then that goes, let's see. That goes right here. We'll go ahead and have this little kid standing there. One extra piece, a 1x1 red cylinder plate with a hollow stud. There we go. All right, and that. Let's go ahead and move these figures. Bring this down. This is really heavy, actually. Alright. Sorry, Princess Linda. You gotta move. And horse needs to move as well. Well, shucks. I knocked over the the pick-a-brick cup I had. Alright, there we go. So nice little platform here. Let's move this back a little bit. Bring the camera up. Princess Linda will remember that. She probably will, but it's okay. Princess Linda really likes me, so. So a nice little pathway right across here. And then you can cross this little bridge to continue on to the next section out this way. There is one that I missed out on, and I will not be getting that. I'm not going to go back and get it. It's nice, but it's really expensive. And there is a new module that came out this year that I'm definitely going to think about getting. But we shall see. But then we can also bring the camera up, take a look at the very tippy top, and back on down. I do really like this this pagoda here. That's really nice. With the flowers around, the lily pads with what are, I don't know, lotus leaves, I guess. Those are really nice. I like that a lot. Base plate like this 16 by 32 might be a good way to display that Dreams Village that you did on Wednesday. Well, I mean, those base plates are always good. They actually don't make base plates that much anymore. It's sets like this, like, they kind of established that those base plates as the base point of the modular city sets, and because of that, they can't get rid of them. Like, they can't not use them for the modular city sets anymore, because otherwise then newer stuff wouldn't be compatible. But they really, you know, and then because they use it for this and for the like the Sanctum Sanctorum and Daily Bugle, and they'll likely use it for the upcoming Avengers Tower. But other than that, they basically don't use base plates anymore. Like, other than those sets, I can't think of a set recently that has had base plates. They basically just use plates these days. So you can get 32 by 32 in green and I think white, maybe blue. And then 48 by 48 in either gray or blue right now, and that's about it. They don't have the road base plates anymore. They don't have smaller base plates. Used to be that, like, all the basic sets would have them. Town sets were always on, like, sometimes an 8 by 16 or a couple of them, like, especially if it was hinged and it would fold open. Or they'd have, like, 32 by 32, 16 by 16, or 16 by 32 or something like that. You wish you still had your old crater plates? They're hard to find now? Yeah, they are. They're really nice. And it's weird, like, they did a new mold for the crater plates and used them in the Aqua Zone sets, I think specifically the Aqua Raiders. I have a few of them. So they have coloration for, like, underwater stuff. They're pale blue. But it was a new mold, basically the same as the old one, but the large crater had studs in it. I don't think the small crater may have also had studs in it, but I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and look at my my plates, which is not something that the old ones had. They were flat, and yet they never actually came out with that as a standard crater plate, and it was, like, frustrating because it's such a good base plate. Like, I bet if they came out with it today, they would absolutely sell like hotcakes for a while if they came out with just a pair of crater plates like they did way back when. I never got any of the actual crater plates. I had one from a 1980s space set, but I never got one of the, like, actual crater plate sets where you'd get, like, I think 2 of them. And that's a shame. That's a shame. I wish I had more, because they are fantastic plates. And yeah, like, I don't know why they don't still produce them. They absolutely should have. They absolutely should. They're so good. I don't know. To a certain extent, the base plates are fragile. They can bend pretty easily and break. They're thin, so they are pretty flexible. So they do have a lot of give, and even if they bend a little bit, they're still very usable. But I think they might be worried about their fragility or something. I don't know. And the fact, I mean, to be fair, they also are not quite in, like, it's kind of hard to use a base plate set like this with then other sets that are put on plates, because base plates are like half a plate thick. So it's a little bit difficult to do. Now, that said, you could probably, like, I'm pretty sure you could use like the 1x2 plates with hollow studs like single stud, and raise it, and it would be at the same level. So I don't know, but that's neither here nor there at this point. It is a shame. Like those crater plates were great. Some of the castle raised plates were fantastic. I love those. Some of them not so good. They came out with some not great ones later, but anyway, that is going to wrap us up with the Ninjago City Gardens. There are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pages of parts at the back of the instruction booklet, which is kind of ridiculous. Oh, also, I should mention that there are some extra pieces that we didn't mention. Number 1, the small green dagger blade. And, oh god, that's going to get even worse. Don't fall over anymore, please. Alright, I'll pick that up later. And the extra brown flexible cord thing. So those are extra pieces. But that is the Ninjago City Gardens. So we will do something different next Friday. We will start something else new. I don't have a whole lot of sets that are quite this big, so probably not one of those. But I do have a pair of sets that go together, so I might do one after the other, and then the Viking Village is coming out. That's going to be a day one purchase for me. So when that comes out, I might do that one as well, and then the 3-in-1 creator set. Those would be good to go together in like back-to-back sessions. So I might do one of those. I'm not sure yet, though. I am going to give it some thought over the course of the next week. Let's see if there's anyone raiding to raid right now. Let's see. Another set fully completed, indeed. And pretty nice. Like, this is a really good set. I really do like the details and the angles. They did a really good job in all kinds of ways with this. Definitely highly recommend it, and I think it's going out of production soon, but I'm not positive. Let's see. Anyone to raid? Let's go ahead and bring a raid on over to I Am Jeff. So I want to thank you guys for coming on out. We will be back tomorrow for more Spelljammer. We will be back on knocking something off my next to me, of course. We'll be back on Monday for more Tears of the Kingdom. We will be back on Wednesday for more retro and Lego building in the evening. We'll be back on Friday for Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster and building something new. And as a reminder again, we are at 95 sub points. If we get to 150 for September, I will play Spelljammer Pirates of Realm Space on stream. So have a good night, everyone, and I shall see you next time. See you then, everyone.